Now the roar of the throng swells up in response to a great wave of cheering from the crowds outside Buckingham Palace. The royal coach has appeared again, this time bearing the Queen on her way. The procession passes through Admiralty Arch with 5 companies of the Foot Guards, the band and corps of drums of the Welsh and Irish Guards, 5 more companies of the Foot Guards, and the King's Troop of the Royal Horse Artillery, leading the state coach on its way to Westminster Abbey. Historic Westminster Abbey. In this magnificent ancient church, built by Edward the Confessor almost 1,000 years ago, a long line of Britain's kings and queens have received St. Edward's crown. On this 2nd day of June, in the year 1953, Elizabeth is led here in solemn procession to be anointed Elizabeth II by the grace of God of the United Kingdom, Canada, and her other realms and territories. Queen, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith.
Madam, is Your Majesty willing to take the oath?
I am willing.
Will you solemnly promise and swear to govern the people of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the Union of South Africa, Pakistan, and Ceylon, and of your possessions and the other territories to any of them belonging or pertaining, according to their respective laws and customs?
I solemnly promise so to do.
to the altar to repeat before God the vows she has made. Now, without her crimson robe, the Queen moves to St. Edward's chair to be anointed. 4 Knights of the Garter will place over her the traditional golden canopy as this most ancient rite of coronation is performed. Wrapped in the cloak of gold with the golden girdle, the Queen takes the jeweled sword, the sword of justice and mercy, and offers it at the altar. Now, invested with the great golden mantle, the imperial robe, the Queen receives the cherished symbols of her exalted office.
Receive this orb set under the cross, and remember that the whole world is subject to the power and empire of Christ our Redeemer. Receive the royal scepter, the ensign of kingly power and justice. Receive the rod of equity and mercy. Be so merciful that you be not too remiss, so execute justice that you forget not mercy, punish the wicked, protect and cherish the just. Crown you with a crown of glory and righteousness, that having a right faith and manifold fruit of good works, you may obtain the crown of an everlasting kingdom by the gift of him whose kingdom